Imagine waking up in the morning and your phone already knows the fastest route to your work. Your music apps suggest songs you never heard but somehow love it. Your bank blocks suspicious transactions before you even notice it's happening. None of this is a luck. This is machine learning quietly working behind the scene. And this is why today I want to take you through what is machine learning, how it affects our society today, and if you want to go deeper and learn machine learning, what are the roadmaps, what you need to take. And my name is Lavida. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Now, today I want to take you on a journey, a story about what machine learning really is, why it matters, how it's changing our world, and what you can learn if you want to be part of it. So, my first question is, what is machine learning? Let's start with a simple idea. For decades, computers could only do what we explicitly told them to do. If the programmer didn't write the rule, the computers didn't know what to do. But then something new emerged. Instead of programming rules, what if we let computers learn patterns from data? That idea is machine learning. And machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence where computers learn from experience just like humans. Give a model enough examples and it starts to recognize patterns and make predictions. Show it 1,000 of cat photos, it learns what cat looks like. Feed it past financial transactions, it learns what frauds looks like. Give it a medical scan, it learns to identify diseases. Instead of being told what to do, it learns from data and improves over time. But then, the other question is, how does machine learning works? Let's imagine a child learning to recognize fruits. You show them on the other hand apple, and the other hand you show them orange. You tell them next, this is apple and this is orange. And little by little they learn what each looks like. And this is how machine learning works the same way. So we give machine learning a model. We give a model examples like data. We may label them or not label them sometimes, and with feedback, over time it learns. There are different learning styles of machine learning, and those different styles are supervised learning, like a teacher guide a student, and second one is unsupervised learning. The model finds patterns without being told. And finally, we have what is called reinforcement learning. The model learns by trials and rewards, like training a dog. Some models are simple, others, like deep neural networks, can have hundreds of layers, learning incredibly complex patterns. Something that I've been asking myself, and I will talk about it today, is how machine learning is affecting society today. How does the society around you and me, the world today, uses machine learning and how it affects? Look around. Machine learning is becoming part of our daily reality, often without us noticing. For example, in a society, in healthcare, it helps cancers from scan sometimes earlier than a doctor could see. The machine will detect even before the doctor could see you really have a cancer. The machine will scan and say you have a cancer, and it's true that you have a cancer. So this is the machine learning working in the healthcare. How about in the banking? In the banking, it detects fraudulent transactions in milliseconds. And in entertainment, like Netflix, TikTok that everybody likes today, YouTube that we watch now, they all use machine learning to personalize what we see today. What you see is a machine learning that personalize. You like comedy, you like drama, you like watching Eric Omondi, you like, whoever, for example. And in transportations, self-driving cars rely on machine learning to understand the world through cameras and sensors. You see, when you're trying to park, and behind you the car will beep, oh, you're going to hit something, This is machine learning that is working behind the scene. And in science and research, machine speed up discoveries in genetics, climate predictions, material science. Things that once took months can now take minutes with machine learning. So, machine learning is a very powerful tool in our today life. One of the biggest technological shifts of our time. But is machine learning always good? Like every powerful technology, machine learning has a shadow side. Because machine learns from data. If the data is biased, the model becomes biased too. And that can mean hiring decisions that discriminate, loan approvals that favor certain groups, predictions that aren't fair or transparent. And privacy is another concern. Machine learning often needs a lot of personal data, and society is still deciding how much is too much. Some jobs will also change or disappear. Automation can replace certain roles while new jobs emerge, but not everyone transition equally. So yes, machine learning is incredibly useful, but it demands responsibility, transparency, and ethical thinking. But then, how company uses machine learning? Let's step in the business world today. Company does not use machine learning because it's trendy, but they use it because it works. The companies in finance will use machine learning to detect fraud, to find out risk scoring, and algorithmic trading, that is, companies in finance. And the companies or the business in e-commerce will use machine learning in product recommendations, dynamic pricing, and demand forecasting. And in healthcare today, they use machine learning in early diagnosis from medical images, predicting patterns, outcomes, and personalized treatment plans. Companies or business in marketing will also use machine learning for customer segmentations, predicting who might cancel subscriptions, personalizing campaigns automatically. And in operations, predictive maintenance, inventory optimizations, logistic planning. From Fortune 500 companies to small startups, machine learning has moved from nice to have to business necessity. But then now, if you want to learn machine learning, here is where to start. Maybe you're just curious about machine learning, or maybe you want to switch careers, or maybe you just want to understand the technologies shaping your world. Here is the path most learners take. First step, if you want to learn machine learning, you will have to make math your best friend. I'm sorry, but you have to make math your best friend, because you will work with linear algebra, you will work with probabilities, you will work with statistics and optimizations. Not to become a mathematician, but so you understand why models work. The second step is to learn how to code in Python. It's the language of machine learning. Python is the language of machine learning. And while working with Python, you will need some useful libraries while coding. And those libraries, I will name just a few of them. Number 1, NumPy, Pandas, Scikit-learn, TensorFlow, PyTorch, and the rest. As you learn, you will discover more and more according to what you want to work on. Step 3, you will learn from projects. You will have to build projects. And some examples of the projects in machine learning that you may choose to work on are spam and email classifiers, a project that can detect which email is a spam and which email is not a spam. So a project that will classify your mails. You can also work in a project about recommendations engine, a project on fraud detection models, and a simple neural network. Because real learning comes from doing. So you will need to practice to work on projects, and that's how you will learn from doing. The fourth step is to learn how to deploy models. How do you put a model in the real world? That means APIs, monitoring, data pipelines, model updating. This is where theory becomes a reality. So, here are some useful resources you can explore for a great online books, learn from Scikit-learn documentation and tutorials, learn with Andre Ng's courses on Coursera or deeplearning.ai. You can also learn from Kaggle to practice with real datasets, where you will also be able to find most of the projects, most of the work that other people have worked on, and you will learn and discover more. So I really, from my experience, I really recommend Kaggle. But if you want to just start, it's better to start learning with the free online from Coursera and so on. So machine learning communities also works on Reddit and GitHub. You can find the useful things to learn. The world of machine learning is open and accessible almost to everyone, only if you are willing to learn. Machine learning is not magic. It's mathematics, computing, and data working together. But its impact is real. It is changing industry, reshaping daily life, and redefining what is possible. The future belongs to those who understand it, not necessarily people who become engineers or scientists, but people who can ask the right questions, think critically, and use technology responsibly. Machine learning is not just a tool. It's a turning point in how society uses knowledge, data, and intelligence, and these stories is only just the beginning. If you like my video today, I hope you've learned something. Subscribe, like, leave your comment, and you will be notified for more and more that is coming. Thank you.